And just like that, we're back at California Adventure. Oh yeah, we're gonna do a couple laps around the park, have some fun, see what's going on this week. My first destination is going to be the Pixar Pal-A-Round because I've checked the wait times and it says that the non-swinging gondola is a walk-on. So let's keep our fingers crossed and hope that it stays like that by the time I get over there. Because I've been wanting to ride the Pal-A-Round for a while so we can get a nice bird's eye view into Avengers Campus. So yeah, let's head over there now. And before I forget, hello everyone, welcome back to another Theme Park Obsession video. My name is Dylan, and yeah, we're cruising around California Adventure for a good old-fashioned DCA update. Yeah, the power walk is real right now. It kind of feels like when I used to work here, and I was like power walking to the pier because that's where I clocked in, and I didn't want to get late points, and sometimes I did get late points. But when I had some cool managers working that day, they were like, no, you're fine, don't even worry about it. So shout out to the cool managers I worked with back in the day. Okay, I just checked the app and it still says 5 minutes for the non-swinging gondola, 40 minutes for Incredicoaster. I was hoping that Incredicoaster would have a short wait so I could jump on that, but yeah, it's already slammed. Oh wow, people are screaming, they're excited. Heck yeah. I like how the pier is very manageable right now too, because later on in the afternoon, it's like shoulder to shoulder on Pixar Pier. Well, would you look at this? I've made it to the Pixar Pal-Around finally after so long trying to get on this thing. Been saying on the channel for a few months now, like I gotta get on this, because yeah, I wanted to check out, bird's eye view of Avengers Campus and of course enjoy the view in general. But the cast members were super kind and gave me my own little gondola. So huge shout out to the Pixar Pal-Around cast members for hooking it up. I'm trying to remember the last time I was on this, and I can't remember. I don't remember the last time I was on this attraction, so this is kind of cool. Oh, there goes Incredicoaster. Heck yeah, I think another train's coming too, yep. Into the block section. So cool. Okay, we're pretty much at the highest point of the attraction, and yeah, you can see right back there behind Luigi's that work is progressing on the all-new Avengers attractions. So we've got that Kuka arm ride and then the big e-ticket attraction, which I hope is really good. But yeah, you can see tractors are moving back there. They are playing in the dirt. So I am very happy to see some progress and movement. I just hope that the movement continues to be swift. I hope this doesn't take 800 years to construct. Yeah, this is a great view. Oh, this is even a better view. Look at this. Isn't this awesome? There we go. But yeah, that is nice to see. Nice to see some progress back there. Looks like we have 2 pieces of equipment moving and a couple crew members on site. Now I'm sure the project goes way back here too. Oh yeah, it does. You can see that's all walled off on that end. They used to be, I think it's still a little tram pickup for cast members. I used to get picked up back there from time to time if I didn't feel like walking all the way over to the pier. But there you have it. There's your latest look at the Avengers Campus expansion. What a great view in general though, look at this. You can see Space Mountain and Matterhorn and the rest of Anaheim. Oh, looks like they're getting ready to work on the World of Color platform. Here we go, we're getting close to the bottom. I think we have 2 cycles. I think you go around it twice. Some people are terrified of the Pixar Pal-Around, like my best friend Hannah over in Michigan. Her mom is terrified of this thing. Yeah, we don't go on it when they visit, but I don't mind it at all. Yeah, look at this gorgeous view of the overcast starting to burn off in the distance there. I wish they would have done a different color scheme for the Pixar Hotel. That just looks like a hospital or something. I would have done something a little different there. But great view regardless. Yeah, this is nice. I could go around a couple times for sure. So it is a little disappointing that the ride cycle is pretty short. So that's why I don't recommend waiting too long for this ride. If it's a wait like I just did this morning, fine. But if you're waiting like 40 minutes for this, I don't know. Because, yeah, I think it only goes around twice. We're already starting to unload, so, yeah. Credicoaster should be going down its first hill here. Just one moment. There it goes. Alrighty, my ride's over, but really good views of Avengers Campus, so I'm glad I was able to do it this morning. But let's head off to the next thing. Yeah, I'm gonna work my way back up to the front of the park. We had to work backwards in today's video just because, yeah, I had to hurry up and get back here to ride Pal Around. I did not want to wait more than 20 minutes for Pal Around, so that worked out really good. I think next up, let's hit up Little Mermaid. I checked the wait time's only a 5-minute wait, so yeah, let's do that. Dang, even the most intense ride here doesn't really have that long of a wait. Only 10 minutes for the emotional whirlwind. Heck yeah. I mean, it is really intense. Be sure to hold on. There's really not too many people over here, which is nice. Shout out to the Chiller Cart, one of my old locations I worked at. Because when you hire in on the pier, I worked in food service. I worked as a cashier. This is like your home base, and then you get trained to different areas, except for, you don't get trained to these. This is a different department. But like some of these carts, yeah, this was one of them that I worked at. And when I was working here, they didn't have like all the different flavors. We just had 2 flavors. We just had the blue raspberry and cherry. And yeah, I remember, I'm surprised it's not open yet because I'd have to open it up at 10. So maybe they changed the hours. But yeah, we had to get all the till set up. I had to put out the souvenir cups and everything. And then these were, I feel like this was like a little trash thing. And I had people just put their paper straw trash in there. And then behind this is where all the syrups are located. Let me see if I can show you. Obviously don't want to get in trouble. But oh yeah, so see these doors right here? So if you open up the doors, all the syrups for the little slushies are back there, and you'd have to swap them out and change them. And there was also storage for like the souvenir cups back there too. I'm gonna try to point more stuff like that out on the channel, because I know a lot of you asked, like, you know, where I worked here at California Adventure or Disneyland. So yeah, I might as well show you like some of the locations. And yeah, I mean, Boardwalk Pizza and Pasta, that was when I first hired in. That's where they put me. And I was cashing there for, I forgot what like the probation period was. And then after that, they started training you to other locations. Might as well walk through Paradise Gardens over here. And they got some beautiful flowers. Everything's all dolled up. The quick service places don't open up until 10:30, so that's why there's not too many people over here. But they do have some construction fences over here. Looks like they're building a giant drop tower or a 900-foot tall roller coaster. Could be one of the two. Yeah, they've been working on this seating area for a little bit now, so I wonder what they're doing. Maybe they are building a giant roller coaster, because I feel like the walls have been up for quite some time. Now that all of the overcast is gone, we get a nice beautiful shot of Pixar Pier. We got Pal Around and the coaster off in the distance. Yeah, it's one of my favorite shots in the park. So good. Yeah, let's head over to Little Mermaid. There's nobody in line. It's gonna be so easy. Oh, dang, look at this. What the heck is going on here? We have a major construction update. This is so major that I'm gonna talk about it for the next 4 hours. What does that door lead to? Could that lead to the rabbit hole we all wanna go down? Or could it just lead to the other side of this thing? I don't know. All right, take your guesses down in the comments below. What do we think the combo is? Do you think it's as simple as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Okay, dang, I gotta check this out. Holy moly, look at how beautiful this is. Huge shout out to Disney Horticulture for this one. Wow. These are gorgeous. Okay, let's do this. The Little Mermaid, Ariel's Undersea Adventure. Alrighty, just got off Mermaid. That was a lot of fun, but I did notice that a lot of the animatronics, like the more sophisticated ones in the attraction, are moving a lot less dynamic than they used to. They used to be really, big and loud and everything, and now it seems like they've been toned down. Like Ursula specifically, Ursula doesn't move as much as she used to when she got installed. So I don't know if that's just a thing that they've done over time to kind of tone down the animatronics so they can lessen the amount of downtime they have, or it's just because the ride is, every year that goes by, it just gets older. So I don't know. Regardless, still a great ride though. Time to make our way through Grizzly Peak. Oh yeah, that's gonna feel really nice later for those that are going on it, because it's projected to be like 90 degrees later. So I'm sure Grizzly River Run is going to have a pretty lengthy wait this afternoon. I will probably be out of the park by then, but people are already enjoying it, so that's nice. I think it only has like a 20-minute wait right now, so that's not too bad. You know what? I was wrong. It's actually a walk-on. Look at that. But the geysers are not on. Dang, see, these people got lucky. Y'all are very lucky, because the last time I was over here watching people cruising on by, all the geysers were turned on, and this one over here in the water was like going insane. So maybe in the summer, when we do our yearly ride on Grizzly River Run to get soaked, it'll be on, which will, make for some great content. And look at this, the construction fences are down over here at the Grand Californian entrance, because they've finished up the new entrance gates. So now all the entrance gates around property have been converted to the new glass, or not glass, but plastic ones. And work is really moving along with the Napa Rose refurbishment. You can hear crews. Oh yeah. That is gnarly. I mean, it takes a lot to craft new cocktails. Made it back to Buena Vista Street, and the crowd is really not that bad still. I was expecting it to be a little bit more crowded, but maybe most people are hanging out at Disneyland today. And the roses are looking beautiful today. Look at that. Isn't that a pretty color too? You got like multiple colors happening at once here. It's magic. Maybe in a couple of weeks we'll come here in the evening to check out the projection mapping show they do on Carthay Circle for the 70th anniversary. It'd be kind of neat. And then for those that haven't been caught up, yeah, they just installed this fence not too long ago. This is a permanent fence. Now you can shake it, yeah, and it won't move. Some good material they got right here. But yeah, they've kind of made this a forever thing now. This was here after, it was during the shutdown, and then, yeah, they've just kind of kept it ever since. But up until this point, they've just kind of put these bushes here and, called it a day. But now they have this permanent fencing installed to enclose it just a little bit more. For my popcorn bucket connoisseurs, they have a new popcorn bucket available. These are showing up resort-wide, the Pride popcorn buckets. That's what it looks like this year. They also have some of the other ones, including that Mickey Mouse like robotic one that a lot of people are purchasing. They're making some serious coin on that thing. Looks like Mickey's giving the cast member a hard time. Yeah, time out for you. Now I'm not gonna head into Avengers Campus because there's just nothing to see over there since we already went on the Pal Around, but let's head inside off the page really quick because they do have some 70th anniversary stuff that I wanted to show y'all. Yeah, look at this. They got some old school looking stuff. They got some mugs, and I actually dig this t-shirt. It's not too bad. And the castle right there with Walt Disney's handwriting. And that shirt is $39.99. And look at this. This is pretty neat. It feels like aluminum. But they also have one of these, if you don't want to go too crazy, for 50 bucks. I like that. And then they have a pretty sizable snow globe in here too. You got all the characters on it, and I wonder if it makes any noise if you wind it up, if it even has that. Maybe, I don't know, I can't tell. It's kind of hard to tell. Ooh, and they got these like little candy dishes. I would assume that that's what this is, with all the different lands on it. This is $39.99. But with that, I feel like it's gonna do it for today's California Adventure video. We're gonna slowly make our way out. Maybe we'll take a stroll through Elias & Co. to see what kind of merch they got. Yeah, they have way more 70th merchandise now available. I feel like some stuff just I didn't see the day that I was here for the 70th. because a lot of it was just gone. People were eating it up like crazy. But it seems like now they have a lot more available, $64.99 for that. I'm not a fan of this. Not a fan of the Loungefly. Sorry for those that have purchased and liked it, but you know what? Hey, for me, it's not my jam. I don't know. And then you can team it up with the ears if you want. Okay, but wait, this shirt is actually kind of cool. I mean, it's a lot. It's from the Volt collection. It's not Roosevelt. This is Disney's a different thing. But the material is very nice, but the print? Yeah, I mean, that's legit. It's that same print that we saw in that candy dish. It's very loud. She's loud, but you know what? I think it's kind of cool. Okay, this is this is a very large t-shirt, but I don't know, I think I could rock it, right? I think so. Okay, I decided to just put it on. This is what the large looks like. Yeah, you know what? That's okay. That's okay, right? But, I mean, yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. But I mean, you're at Disneyland. Sometimes it's okay to be a little loud. But if you want to be a little less crazy, they have some more plain stuff available, which I kind of dig. Yeah, I don't mind these, especially this one with the Mickey Mouse. That almost like Alice in Wonderland looking font. Oh, dude, look at that. Talk about crazy eyes. Now, speaking of loud, I've pointed this one out before. Now, this might be a little too loud for me. I think we need to tone that one down a couple notches. Look at this, though. I love this color green. And we got the gray t-shirt with the cool Disneyland font with the old school Mickey Mouse. I approve. These are Theme Park Obsession approved. This is obviously like a really big t-shirt, but I think I could pull it off. Alrighty, I think that's all she wrote. Let's head on out. Goodbye, Oswald. We'll see you later, buddy. Yeah, I do like the new entrance gates. I'm a fan. They're a little bit more efficient than the old school turnstiles, and I approve. Oh, and then a little update here in the Esplanade. They changed the music finally, because I was not a fan of that music box soundtrack that they got going on. It was just too slow. It wasn't uplifting enough, especially for like people that are just coming into the Esplanade that want to go into the theme parks. They're getting ready to go on rides and see their favorite characters and stuff. Like that was just, I don't know, it's a little too down tempo for me. So now they're playing just regular Disney songs and stuff, which is fine. I'm sure they're creating a new playlist, but I feel like the 100th anniversary playlist was way better because it had music from some of the attractions. And I feel like that's what you got to play for an anniversary. Play some of the attraction soundtracks. They've got like dozens of them. So why not just do that? Well, and with that, I think that's going to do it for today's California Adventure video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, you can let me know by smashing the thumbs up button. And if you're new to the channel and you love these videos from the Disneyland Resort or some of your other favorite theme parks, well, you should consider subscribing because I have brand new videos every single week that you won't want to miss out on. Also, be sure to check me out on X and Instagram. And a big shout out to those that directly support the channel all the time. If you want to do that, if you want to directly support the channel and help make new videos possible, the link for that will be down below next to Instagram and X. But until the next video, I hope you have a beautiful day, morning, evening, whatever it is, and I'll see you next time in the parks. Bye.